XRP is quietly making waves, and it's surprising how many people still aren't catching on. Maybe it's because they're new to the space, or maybe they're just distracted by the usual retail chatter. Whatever the reason, it's clear that many don't fully grasp just how much progress XRP has made over the past few months. In this video, I'm diving into what's really happening with XRP and why it's becoming a major force in the crypto space silently but powerfully. If once you cut through the noise, the picture becomes crystal clear. So welcome to the channel. If you're new here, stick around. By the end of this video, I promise you'll want to hit that subscribe button. Oh, and let's talk about a major update that just dropped. XRP, Ledger Japan, and DSRV have made a big announcement, and we've got the translated post right here to break it all down. Big news alert! XRP, Ledger Japan has officially partnered with South Korea's DSRV, a leading force in Web3 infrastructure. Together, we're building a stronger connection between the XRP Ledger ecosystems of Japan and Korea, creating a powerful bridge for innovation and collaboration. This is an exciting step forward, especially considering how massive the Japanese market has been for XRP. And let's not forget SBI, an absolute powerhouse that's been championing XRP and Ripple for years, setting the benchmark for success. But here's what many don't realize. The Korean market has also been a major player for XRP and Ripple. With this partnership, we're tapping into the untapped potential of two thriving ecosystems. Ripple has been making waves in key regions for quite some time now. In fact, across the Asian markets, Ripple's presence has been steadily growing, carving out its dominance year after year. I remember back in 2020 and 2021, Ripple was creating a ton of buzz in those areas, and it hasn't slowed down since. Fast forward to today, and it's clear Ripple and XRP are still powerhouses in these markets. Recently, during XRP's big price surge, it absolutely dominated Korean crypto exchanges, leading in trading volume and even outperforming Bitcoin. That's a huge deal and a clear signal of just how bullish these markets are on XRP and Ripple's vision. But that's not all. When you zoom in on Japan, the partnership with SBI continues to stand out as a major highlight. Ripple's momentum in Asia isn't just strong, it's unstoppable. Let's dive into SBI for a moment. On April 21st, Subjective View shared a video highlighting SBI's bold moves in the Web3 space. Branded as a Web3 powerhouse with 50 million customers, SBI has built an impressive ecosystem, a crypto exchange, NFT platform, security token platforms, a crypto fund, and a market maker ensuring seamless connectivity across its offerings. What's even more intriguing, they're spreading their wings globally with 50-60% of their investments outside Japan. Oh, and when you hear depot in the XRP context, that's actually a reference to Ripple. This insight comes straight from SBI Holding's managing executive director.
Let's talk a little bit about SBI Holding, right? You obviously mentioned SBI Holding is a conglomerate of sorts, right? If I specifically talk about just the fintech and digital assets footprint, you know, you have a number of, if I may say, verticals or investments, right? How does SBI Holding bring it all together? How does it mesh it all together?
As of crypto Web3 business, SBI has a crypto exchange company and the NFT platform and the security token platform and the crypto fund and also market maker. And we will try to connect with Web3 market to financial market. We are now connected, And SBI Security is one of the biggest security company in Japan. The number of customer, the number of customer of SBI Group is more than 50 million customer.
Wow. Okay.
We have, and we can connect to these financial customer to crypto market.
And but how do these companies work together? Do they work together at all, or are they all working independently?
Yes, they work independently, but so like me, connect each company.
So there is connectivity across them, right? And then how are you guys building global corridors? So what are you doing at a global level? So within Japan, that's one part of the story. How are you guys expanding beyond?
So SBI Group invests not only in Japan. Now, almost 50 over 60% of investment is outside of Japan now. And as of Web3 market, for example, B2C2 is one of the biggest market maker of crypto. And SBI Group is a main mother company of B2C2. And as of XRP, people, we are major outside stock owner, shareholder of people. Yeah.
Okay.
I get it. It can be a bit hard to follow at times, but let's focus on the big picture here. When it comes to SBI, XRP, and Ripple, we're talking about one of the biggest companies in Japan. Sure, it might not always be crystal clear, but here's the key takeaway. They're diversifying big time. SBI has been making bold moves lately, expanding faster than ever before. And yet, despite this rapid growth, their commitment to Ripple and XRP remains rock solid. That's the kind of focus we're paying attention to. They always have been, and in fact, they're one of Ripple's biggest investors. But here's the crazy part. Let's talk about what's been happening lately. Think about the ETFs, the nonstop buzz around XRP. Even more intriguing, there was a recent video featuring Tucker.em's CEO. For those who don't know, Tucker.em is the company behind the launch of 2X futures trading for XRP. Here's something from Riz XRP. Ripple utility wins in the end. It's worth a look.
We hear a lot about regulatory clarity, but what is the regulatory clarity that you want to see?
Well, I think they need to put regulatory clarity over Ripple, over the issuers of the coin, and Ripple's asking for that. Ripple's a company of really professional people working really hard on this. That's why we chose XRP. We believe in XRP. We're not making a price prediction, but we do believe it's a coin that will have the most utility out there. Bitcoin is a store of value. I agree with Mike McGlone, but I think that XRP has a true use case. There's just no doubt about it. And the Ripple team, from the interaction we've had with them, they're really professional. They act like investment bankers over there. They know what they're doing, and they will make this work. And we will see a different Wall Street. We will see traditional finance be merged slowly with DeFi, DeFi, yes. And then we will see DeFi take over. It'll take longer than people think. I'm convinced of it, but it will be so much more efficient. And, 3 to 5 second settlement, which is what Ripple can do, that's amazing.
Yeah, well, I want to dig in specifically on the use case that you mentioned, because a lot of folks watching probably would have the reaction, the only use case for Ripple and some of these other tokens out there is speculation. So what is the actual use case of XRP?
Okay, so XRP, that's absolutely not the case. You can speculate in it because it's out there and trading. But XRP, they started Ripple, and I'm not going to speak for them, okay? But they started Ripple to facilitate transactions, moving money around, okay? But now it's literally helping tokenize everything. As they develop their level 2 build out, they are really going to tokenize everything. They've just bought a broker-dealer clearing member, as you may know, and I think that's the first step toward integrating traditional finance with DeFi. And I'm telling you, this is going to be a breakthrough. It is a breakthrough, but it'll happen slower than people think.
Okay, so this standout factor we're closely watching here is the emphasis on utility. Let's face it, XRP leads the pack in utility across the entire space. And this isn't just fan talk. It's coming straight from influential CEOs, not random XRP enthusiasts. These leaders are highlighting the game-changing efficiencies of XRP and what Ripple has built. Looking ahead, XRP's role in the space only keeps getting bigger. The Ripple X dev team has been on fire, constantly pushing the XRP ledger's utility forward through innovative initiatives and upgrades. And here's the kicker. XRP is outperforming major players like Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Solana, the list goes on. Swap out Solana for Dogecoin, XRP still ahead. Replace Dogecoin with Cardano, yep, outperforming there too. XRP has crushed it over the past year, outperforming every asset in the top 10. What's wild is how many people forget that just back in July, XRP was sitting at around 40 cents from July to October, even into early November. The price barely pushed past 66 cents. During those months, negativity was everywhere. XRP is done, they said. It was written off by critics time and time again. But look where we are now. XRP is up an incredible 477% from those lows, with the total price move hitting a jaw-dropping 786%. This isn't just another coin flying under the radar anymore. XRP is making waves, gaining major recognition from CEOs, powerhouse companies like SBI, and even big banks. XRP isn't just a player in the game, it's rewriting the rules. And no, this isn't clickbait. XRP is taking over one milestone at a time. Now, this isn't just some overhyped story. XRP has been dominating, not just in this cycle, but building momentum even before it began. Let's rewind a bit. Here's the 2022 crash. While the market was stuck moving sideways, Ripple was quietly making massive strides, expanding at an impressive pace. In fact, things really kicked into high gear after the SEC lawsuit. Remember that? Everyone was overwhelmingly bearish back then. But here's the fun part. If you had bought XRP around those lows, let's say near the midline, you'd still be up a staggering 780%. And at its peak, a jaw-dropping 1,300%. XRP has delivered incredible performance, and I don't think it's anywhere near finished. Just take a look at the XRP dominance chart. It tells a powerful story. We're sitting in a solid flag formation right now, just consolidating, waiting for that explosive move to happen. When it does, I'm confident we'll smash past the highs from November 2020 and even October 2019. It's a leap to over 6% market dominance in a market valued at an incredible $2,980,000,000, 0 cents. XRP's 30-day volume, a staggering $71,700,000,000, 0 cents. That's more than BNB, Solana, Dogecoin, Cardano, and Tron combined. These are some of the biggest players in the game, yet XRP is outpacing them. Right now, XRP deserves recognition as a powerhouse in the crypto world. It's not just holding its own, it's expanding rapidly and cementing itself as one of the top utility leaders in the space. And from what we're hearing from key industry CEOs, this is just the beginning. XRP stands out as the token with the most real-world utility. Don't just take my word for it. That's straight from Two Cream's CEO. It's no surprise they launched the ECF around XRP, making their commitment crystal clear. The momentum is building, and if we look ahead, I truly believe XRP adoption is set to soar. Utilization, that's only going up too. The value of XRP is on a trajectory that's hard to ignore. This cycle has been fascinating from a utility standpoint, showcasing just how impactful XRP can be. The growth we've already witnessed this cycle has been nothing short of remarkable. Trading above $2.00, that's a strong testament to its resilience and potential. Watching this unfold has been incredible, and for those doubting XRP's value or progress, it might be time to take another look. Take a moment to appreciate what XRP has achieved and what it keeps on achieving. It's outshining every major altcoin in the top 10 and nearly the top 100 too. That's impressive, right? If you're enjoying this content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out. Want even more? Follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord, link below, for exclusive insights. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.